morning and welcome back to another episode of the vlog. Oh, I don't know why I sound like a TV presenter. I'll tell you why.
And on the weather today.
And on today's update, it's
That's just in.
sunny with a chance of meatballs. Have you seen that film before? No, cloudy, that's it. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Clearly, I've only seen it once. Anyway, this is a very chaotic welcome, but I'll tell you why. Because I'm excited. So, today is the inaugural Sheryl's Summer Sessions. I'm so excited. It's been a minute since we got the community together, isn't it?
Yes. Sorry, I was concentrating.
Well, it's okay, you're driving, you're allowed to concentrate on things other than me. Momentarily.
Okay, right. I'm back.
You're back, okay. All concentration and focus on Sheryl. No, so I'm hosting 2 events across the summer. A couple of different reasons for that. Obviously people travel, and so I wanted my community members, my clients, just my community in general, to have options and to not have to miss out just if they couldn't do that one specific date. And then also, just because I love getting people together, I think we don't often, well, I know this is true for me, and then it's actually quite interesting to think about now that I organise community events when I say this, but some of my happiest life moments have been going off and doing like new fun things with different people. So for example, the couple of times that I done the West Highland Way with the Curtis Bros community, some of the best times of my life. Some of the other like Munro climbing days, or just days out walking, or like just connection. And I think I got quite a lot of that from the MTN community experience as well. So, but what often happens is when people are busy, they don't necessarily organise things themselves, or the things that are organised tend to centre around less wellness themed activities. So I always want my community to have a place and a space and an opportunity to just like breathe. Just take a minute. Today's not super fancy, although I can't wait to talk you through my outfit. You know me, I am a Lola Star girl. I'm very proud to be an ambassador and affiliate of that brand. I will talk you through my outfit shortly. So what have we got going on? We are heading to the venue at the moment. We're just making a little pit stop to pick up Gary's mum, who's coming today, which I'm excited for. She's never been to any of my kind of events before. Then we are making our way to the yoga studio. It's called the Soul Shine Studio, and it's just outside of Cooter. And we have Yin Skin Breathe coming to host us for the day, and we have sound bath, we have aerial yoga, and then we have some coaching, we have surprises, we have good gift boxes, and I'm going to take you with us. It's going to be great. are you all? You are joining me in my dining room occasional workspace. I love to come and work from the dining room table. I'm gonna pull up a little pew actually. I love to work in here. I actually think this is one of my most like favourite rooms of the house, but I must admit I've not, here's my nephew's protein that I ordered for him. I haven't done much with it since I've lived here. I think when Gary moved in, we definitely started spending more time in this room. It was a bit of a non-space before Gary lived here. But just like I had treated myself to like a really nice dining room table, and then Gary and I together bought some like little bits from Just Perfect in Hamilton around the room to add, but you can still hear that it's like lacking in soft furnishings. But I work in here often because the light is gorgeous, and often, like, you probably know this about me, right? I default to thinking about fitness, business, self-care, wellness, business, fashion. But I don't necessarily think about like home interiors. I wouldn't say that that's like high on my default list to things to think about. But I love having a beautiful home and I love living in a lovely space. But it's definitely hasn't been a, you know, and also my house is gorgeous. Like it's not needed much. But yeah, definitely thinking about different bits and pieces, for sure. Anyway, this is often where I work. I either sit in my actual office or sometimes you just need to like, you know, mix it up a bit. And so I'll come and bring various different laptops through and sit here, which is what I have been doing today. I'm just heading out to go and visit a client, and then I have Extreme Fit tonight. Guys, I am loving my new program. There's a lot of running, and I must admit my coach has been very patient with me because I'm highly specific woman. I know what I want, and I think working with someone new has also highlighted to me how far I have come on my journey, but how much I know, like how much I know about myself, my body, my needs. And I'm so open to doing new things. Like when I'm challenged, I'll be like, okay, I'll do that, no problem. But other times I'm like no. And I'll try it first, obviously. So yeah, it's just interesting for sure. But I have Extreme Fit tonight, which is good. I've done my Tuesday morning easy run, which is like a 50-minute zone 2. Done that this morning, and I've just been a very productive like woman. I'm just getting loads done, tackling everything head on, and just like getting it done, churning through the work, the volume, getting it all done. So I'm going to go and visit a client and see how they are, and then come home. I have a little bit more work to do actually, because the rest of my week is quite full on. And I was invited to an event on Saturday, but actually I'm not going to go because I'm actually very proud of myself for this. I know it would be lovely, and I know I would meet amazing people, and I know I would have a great time, but it's not in alignment with my priorities, my current set of priorities. And this is the thing, like we can get so distracted by things that are lovely, right? And there's no harm in that. And if you're not so locked in on your goals that you're like, you know, I'm fine to like flit over here and float over there, we're flitting and floating apparently, then that's fine. But be on the lookout for things that are distractions. They might be dressed up as something else, but ask yourself, is this in alignment with the things I say that I want? So, par exemple, my French is dreadful, apologies. I got an A in my higher French. So for example, I turn 40 in a little over 7 weeks. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And I refuse to arrive there bedraggled, stressed, like nervous system activated. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna walk on in there with like feeling really well and centered and grounded and calm. So I am not going to spend the next 7 weeks running around like I'm running 3 businesses, even though we are. I say 3, there's not, there's 2.5. There's 3. But they are my priorities. My health and fitness will always come first. Always, always, always come first. That is because of the experiences I've had with my health, and nothing thrives. But it took that real break point for me to start putting myself first. And you know what? I need a little reminder of that again. Because your girl has been hustling all over the place, working, doing the most, what's needed here, what's needed there. And not to a point of like, the thing that gets caught in the middle is never client service. The thing that gets caught in the middle is me. The thing that gets pulled and strained is me. And I'm just not doing it. So if that means saying no to some things that could be amazing, I trust that those opportunities will roll back to me, because the universe is already sending me everything that I want, that I dream of, and that I deserve. So I do not need to be getting exhausted, running all over the place, trying to chase. I attract. So that's today's general vibe. Shame, because it would have made good content for you, lovely lot, but I endeavour to bring you great content nonetheless. So what are my priorities? Fitness, training, nutrition, sleep, business, clients, family, Gary. That's my priorities. My nephew turns 16 on, is it on actual Friday? Yeah, we're having his sweet 16th on Friday night. 16? Guys, I'm not even joking. I feel like I've blinked and like, ta-da! He's a young man. He's amazing. All of my nephews and my niece as well. They are incredible. And I also think I've had a bit of a realization that like, I've really I have. I've missed some stuff because I've been building myself back, building businesses, building my career that obviously took a pivot, but still experience and projects and connections, and you know, building my home. I've been building hard. I've not had as much time, and also the kids get older as well. Like they don't necessarily want to do as much, but it's definitely something that I've been leaning more like back into over the last like year, and I just adore them. Like I just adore them, and it's not like I leaned out, by the way. That's not a conscious choice. It's funny, I was speaking to someone earlier this afternoon, and I said like, I feel like I went through everything that happened to me, and it continued over a period of time. It wasn't just like one thing. Okay, good, now recover, get over it, and get back to your life. There was like, and it started even before it started, to be honest. I'd had various surgeries before everything happened, like with my health and cancer. I'd had things happen during that period of diagnosis because I was so run down and immunosuppressed and stress in my system, obviously, that I had things happen. Then I had obviously diagnosis, treatment plans, surgery, treatment, like COVID. I was only 2 or 3 days out of, like, we've never spoke about this on here before because it's, I don't know, not felt ready, or because it's complicated, or because there's no outcome, and I am a type A personality and I like to know the ending before I tell the story, perhaps. But I went through like emergency IVF as part of my like cancer situation. And I don't even think that I've like taken a moment to like acknowledge that. This is not a pity party. We don't really do that around here, but we are allowed to speak our truth. And then obviously I was on the build back from all of that. Things in my personal life changed. And so there was more like loss and grief. And then like bought a beautiful home, got a new job, travelled the world, worked my little socks off, kept building my business, done 9 high Roxys, 5 or 6 other fitness competitions all over the world, made loads of new friendships. But then I've had more surgery along that line as well. So yeah, guys, oh my gosh, it's been so much, hasn't it? So it's okay if on reflection you're like, this little bit of my life is a bit lacking and I didn't mean for that to happen, but I'm going to resolve it. This little bit is lacking, or this little bit runneth over and I'm so fucking proud of myself. Like, we don't need to give ourselves shit for taking care of ourselves. That is the point to this little moment of reflection, sitting here in the sunshine, looking out my favourite window. Well, good afternoon. It is Wednesday and we are having a joyful day. The sun is out and we are feeling just amazing. I've had this little concept in my head that I think of often, but I've been exploring, and just through like serendipitous conversations, right? This whole premise about being in rooms and around people who make you want to up your ante. Growth and a growth mindset and ambition is contagious. And sometimes we think that the operating limit, the ceiling, is here. But when we are exposed to a stimulus that makes us realise that that there is no limit, but where we've been playing here and thinking that that is like top, there's like levels. There's so many more levels. And I've thought of this a few times, right? Like when it comes to fitness, business, mindset, like wealth, just abundance in general, and other things too, right? Like love and happiness and joy. Being around people who make you want to be better, who motivate you to train harder, to work harder, that is like rocket fuel. So make sure that you are putting yourself, and sometimes that comes with a cost. Like invest in your development and your growth. And that might be, so for me, I have went to webinars, courses, I've worked with various different coaches. I've invested in personal training, I've invested in like life coaching, I've invested in so many things because I want to be around people and I want to be in rooms and places and spaces that expand me. I've also had it with like different gyms and things like this. And the thing is, in this day and age, we get access to like a wealth of lifestyle content, to mindset content, to like how to actually be better in your business. In this age of like agentic AI, there is literally no limit. There is no limit. The only limit are the limits that you're putting on yourself and allowing yourself to accept. That's it. That's it. Get around people who inspire you to push harder, to achieve more. And this is the time, like this time in our lives, this is where we should be like building empires, and they will look and feel different for all of us. But this moment right now, we don't get it back again. Like you will never be as hungry as you are. Like go make it count. Go make it all count. I was like so hyped up on my own motivation there that I stopped rolling the camera. I wanted to go and make it count. So we have been out running errands. I've had meetings this morning, great meetings this morning, out running errands, including a dental appointment. And now I'm going back, I'm going to make some food. And then I have more meetings. I have some real like focused concentration work that needs to get done. Then a couple of meetings. I have Pilates later, got to keep taking care of this lower back. Straight into sports therapy actually. And then I have another meeting late tonight. I have a late coaching session. But I'm going to go and get out of this car because it's very warm. There we go. We can get the gas there. So just trying to roll the hip a little at the end. That's it. Brilliant. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
last morning I was on. It's no 4 AM right now.
Oh, was that when we were going to the airport last week? Yeah, you didn't have much to say, did you?
Nope.
So it's now, oh gosh, look at that sky, it's beautiful. It is Thursday morning, and that can mean only one thing. What does that mean, Gary Orr?
It's interval days.
It's interval day. So we are heading out to, where are we heading?
Out to the Lanark Loch.
Thank you for that clear
Or if you're...
diction and pronunciation.
Well, I've been pulled up for my pronunciation of words, and you have to translate everything.
Not everything, darling, just 90% of it.
We're heading out to Lanark Loch.
Actually, my own mum makes fun of me for the way that I try to say Lanark Loch. She says that Loch. She says I can't say it like a proper Scottish person, but I don't imagine who gets like roasted by their mum. Me. That's where it all stems from.
Sandra's just gave you pain.
So we're heading out to run our intervals, and we're excited. So I had attempted my intervals last week. I didn't attempt them, I'd done them, but I'd done them on the treadmill in the hotel gym in London, and it was tough going. So I am very happy to be back running them outside again. And I fell just shy of holding the pace on the third 7-minute interval. I dropped the pace on the treadmill, like I just couldn't hold it. I think I got like 45 seconds close to where I was meant to finish, and I was like, ah! But I was exhausted after all the travel. I'd had like just some aches and pains and stuff. I just wasn't feeling good, and I really had to force myself into it anyway. So today is different. Today is going to be amazing, and we will give you a little update on the other side. Oh wow, running fast truly is my, I'm not going to say my nemesis, that's not the right word. It is just so hard. It is just so hard, but we done it this morning. So last week, trying to hold that pace on the treadmill in the hotel in London, but I knew I was in my head about it a little bit. And I think about the thing about the treadmill is, of course, it's consistent, right? So it's keeping you at a steady pace. Whereas when I go out running, where Gary and I run, I always go out a little hot. So there was like a range of like a 10-second range that I was meant to be in, and I was below it for my first interval. My intervals are 7 minutes, which for me comes in at like 1.3k. And I'm running hard for that 7 minutes and then 2-minute recovery. So I was below the range that I was meant to be in, and then the next two I was like towards the bottom of the range, which is great. So I managed to do it this week, which is brilliant. So I don't know what that means for next week. I'll speak to my coach later. But yeah, stoked, absolutely chuffed to have it done. It's always the session that I'm like, I love it, and I know that that's where I'm getting faster. Like I know that is probably one of the most important sessions of my week, because I know that's where I'm going to see the difference. But it's so hard. It's so hard. But we can do hard things. That's where we're made. We are racing home though, because I actually have a client meeting really early this morning. So I need to go home, have my breakfast, and get in the shower and sort this entire situation out, because this is not how we do business. This is how we do fitness and sport. And we could do business like this, to be fair, but that's not my preferred aesthetic. Good morning, happy Friday. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
You're wonderful. You were playing 5-a-side last night, weren't you?
I was indeed.
How was it?
For all you guys that were at the 5-a-sides last night.
Did they watch my YouTube channel?
I have no idea, but
probably not. But if you do,
we
welcome.
got hammered.
Did you?
Yeah. We were winning by 3 to start with, and then we were down by 3 at half time, and then we ended up getting beat by 6 or something. So
there you are, ladies and gentlemen.
it was fun though.
I had a good time, didn't you?
Had a good time.
Good, and hung out with your friends.
Yeah.
Which matters. So we are en route to the gym for our Friday morning workout. What have you got today? Posterior?
Posterior today.
Posterior, and I am in with Barry. We are doing legs, tries and buys. And then we'll come home, have coffee, and then I'm straight into it. Actually, I've got quite a full-on day today. I've got an in-person client coaching session. I have content to film. I have a meeting with my one of my corporate clients, which I'm really looking forward to. Like I say, content to shoot, and then we have my nephew's 16th birthday party tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. Good. Anyway, we will leave you here and see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning. Welcome to the weekend. It is Saturday morning, and the lovely Gary and I. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
We are en route to Edinburgh. I have an appointment, and guys, it's been a bit of a week, I'm not gonna lie, and I always want to be authentic and open and transparent and ultimately honest online. There has definitely been, and this is the thing, right, like there's a lot of change in the air, and change comes with discomfort, and you need to be able to trust the path, trust yourself, trust whatever your faith system is, right? Whether you're spiritual and you believe in the universe, whether you're religious and you believe in God, you need to be able to believe that what is unfolding for you is the path that you're supposed to be on. And that can be difficult and it can come under challenge, but you need to remain positive and focused on the things that you want, and trust that when things go in certain ways, that is the universe operating like in your favour. Everything is always moving in your favour, even if we can't see it at the time. And so this has been a week of like real reorganisation, and so there's definitely been I would say for me personally, it's definitely felt like a kind of higher stress week, and my Aura ring would confirm that.
She knows.
She knows. However, there is change afoot, and we're not sure entirely what that looks like yet. We know some of the shape of it, but most of all, don't know what you think, Gary, I certainly believe in the path that is unfolding in front of us. Do you?
Yes.
Has been a tough week though, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been rough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we learn.
We're always learning, and this is the thing. This is why I'm so. And actually, I've just there's just been a reel posted on Instagram for a podcast episode that I recorded a couple of weeks back, and it's coming out on Monday, and it's probably my most honest, open, like unfiltered conversation that I've had today. And I definitely start to talk about some other subject matter that I haven't felt ready to discuss yet. And already, so it's just like a promotional kind of trailer reel that's come out, and I've been inundated with messages from people and comments on the reel, people just saying like, I feel so inspired by you, or I feel so moved watching this, and I can hear the vulnerability in your tone. And I've had some messages from, like, lovely messages from some friends already. But this is why I feel so deeply about having practices and routines that help us live life to the most. Like, they will serve you well during times of success and thriving and the world feeling wonderful, but they will also see you right and make you feel better and help you cope and navigate during like the tougher times too. So like fitness, taking good care of your body, getting great sleep, daily meditation, yoga time and nature time with friends, like all of those things that I help people implement and like integrate into their lifestyle ultimately as a life coach. So yeah, big episode dropping on Monday, and equally feeling very grateful for our life, our lifestyle, our love of fitness and wellness and the way that we live, and we should obviously share that. We're very aligned in that way. So yeah, it's been a big old week and I'm definitely glad to be at Saturday. Are you glad to be at Saturday?
Yes. Yes, I am.
However, the new VSPR drop is here. I am obsessed. I wore one of the dresses to my nephew's 16th birthday party last night. How have I got a nephew who is 16? I am not sure. And you know what's even more terrifying? So I obviously have my 40th coming up. I remember my parents' 40ths. Like, I was 15 or 16 years old at my parents' 40th. That makes me feel real old. However, every day is a privilege and aging is a privilege. We had a nice time last night, didn't we, at my sister's, which was lovely, although my sister took a little tumble down the stairs and I thought my heart stopped for a moment, but she is okay. So yeah, so en route to Edinburgh, have a little cheeky appointment, and then I'm going to be sharing some of my new looks from VSPR. Honestly guys, these are like summer style perfection. They are beautiful. Beautiful. Can't wait. So it is now Sunday afternoon and I am filming the latest VSPR drop. I mentioned this to you guys a couple of episodes back that I am now doing like a brand affiliation partnership with VSPR, and oh my gosh, I cannot tell you, like, so brands and companies have reached out to me about doing this for a while now, but there was a couple of things that had to feel really right for me. I had to love the product. Like, I just have to. I will always want to be authentic on my platform. I'll only ever want to talk about things that feel like in alignment with me. So product is first and foremost, always. And then the relationship and the brand really matters too. And then my interaction with that brand matters as well. So we're a couple of weeks in now and it's amazing. You're all loving it and shopping up a storm, but you're not ready. You are not ready for these latest items that I've got to share with you all. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is item number 1. And it's very, it's giving huge reference and nod. It feels very Kate Middleton around her engagement. Remember, she wore that gorgeous navy blue dress to announce her engagement to Prince William. Oh, and then like all of our styles shifted forever. And so this absolutely brings me in mind of that. A little bit more of a contemporary version perhaps. It's got a little peephole here, which of course gives us a bit more kind of flirty, and it has this really lovely like neckline, which I absolutely love. I love this, and it's perfect like for days when you want to feel like business boss, but also feminine and powerful and confident. I just love it. Now, I couldn't even wait to wear this. You will have already seen it on my Instagram. I wore it to my nephew's garden party for his 16th birthday on Friday evening because I just couldn't wait. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like one of the hero pieces for me. And it has this like gorgeous champagne-y, satiny silk fabric, and you can either dress it up or dress it down. I went with like minimal accessories. I actually took my shoes off and was barefoot. I love to be barefoot. Honestly, feel like $1 million on it, and it's like quite a, like there's like such a print to it, which I don't normally like, but because it's neutral and in my colour palette, I'm obsessed. What do we think? I can just tell I'm going to be wearing this all summer long. And the thing is, if you put it with like flats, you could absolutely wear it for like business as well with a little soft blazer. Obsessed with this one. Wow. Guys, wow. if you know me, you know that red is like my signature power colour. Like I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it so much. I also love like a little bit of drama in the dressing. This dress literally can be worn to like anything. You can absolutely wear it for like meetings, business, some business, not all business, a date night in particular, girls' night, hen parties, like day at the race. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. What do we think? I would definitely do like hair kind of back and low with this because there's quite a lot going on around the neckline anyway. But I love it. Oh my gosh, so good. Guys, this is not a drill. This dress, oh my goodness, it is giving Miss Congeniality vibes. You all know the dress I mean. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, guys. Sorry, I'm doing a multi-filming situation going on here. I am not okay. This is honestly, and I wouldn't even say this is my colour. Like, oh wow, guys. Yeah, I would never have put me in this colour. I can't wait to wear this. I cannot wait to wear this dress. See, we need to step outside of our like clothing comfort zone and try new things, new styles, new shapes, new like prints, fabrics, materials, designers. Love it, love it. One more to go. Guys, every now and again, there is a dress so perfectly perfect that like it needs no words. Wow. I've actually had to like take you off the stand and spin you around a little to show you this because I just don't think the clips that I've shot here, the ones on my Instagram, are amazing, but I need to show you, like, wow. I actually almost didn't even film it because I want to keep it for like an event, but we don't gatekeep around here. The whole point of me doing this is to share with you guys some of my like, sometimes I love to dress for events. Oh, hang on, I'm in a little tight, wait a sec. That's better, I had zoomed in a little much. I love statement dressing. I love walking into a room and feeling like phenomenal and powerful and confident and that like be the main character of your life energy. Like I love it. And all, not just women, men as well, but all of us women should feel that way, and we don't need to stay small, play small, like try to shrink ourselves, try to hide away, be in muted colours always, like worry about stealing the show. Like there is enough abundance to go around for all of us, and one woman's glory or success does not diminish yours. And the more we can like, sorry, I'm multi-filming, I think I said that, and I'm like mega distracted. You deserve to live your most incredible, confident, audacious, self-assured, pushing out the edge of your comfort zone into what is possible for you. You deserve that. I deserve that. I'm living that. I'm going to keep living that. I'm going to keep going and getting all of the things that I want. There is like huge change. I am on the precipice of something amazing. And not only has the ball started to roll, it is like gathering up momentum. And this is going to be like my greatest adventure so far, and I cannot wait. And I'm going to be taking all of you guys with me, and I'm going to be sharing all of my lessons, learnings, adventures, highs, lows, and fashion. lifestyle, that's what we're here for, right? All things lifestyle. I'm a lifestyle content creator running alongside my life coaching business. This dress makes me feel like $1 million. This is my challenge to each of you for the week ahead. Go find an outfit, whatever it is, go get something that makes you feel like $1 million, because that is where we are going to create the limitless level of successful living. And I mean whatever you want successful, abundant living to mean for you. We do not need to think that we are only deserving of a little bit of it. There is more than enough for all of us. Go chase those goals and those dreams. Look amazing whilst you do it. Because like my good friend Laura, who sent me a meme or a reel or something, said, you can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. Like, it's okay to take some pride in how you put yourself together and have fun with it and lean into it. Lean into your femininity, lean into your androgynous style, lean into being a baller, being a boss, like whatever you want to be. And literally, quite frankly, who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? Like, we're not here to live from someone else on their terms. People are going to judge us regardless. People make assumptions and opinions and whatever. It doesn't matter. And we don't even need to get all bent out of shape about it. Like, it's fine. It's literally fine. Anyone who's too busy judging you is not focusing on their goals, their dreams, and their aspirations. So let's all focus on helping each other, supporting each other, uplifting one another, and looking mighty fine whilst we do it.